down, sit down. Sit down, sit down. The function is not over. Sit down, sit down.
Security men at the gate, please, can we
Close
man that gate?
So, from the video of Tinubu's meeting with the, what do they call them? The businessmen, the same people that donated for Tinubu's campaign in Imo State. I think there was a video we shared, but we didn't really dwell much on the other aspect, the ending part of that really happened. In that video, Uzodinma was telling the security men not to allow the people to go when they flared up and they wanted to go. Why? If really these people came for you, they were so happy, and from what you painted to the old world that they donated for the same Tinubu. Whereas the general election of 2023 presidential election set to kick off in the next few months in Nigeria and the commencement of the presidential campaign, the former governor of Lagos State and presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and his running mate, Senator Kashim Shettima, alongside other supporters, met with the Southeast stakeholders in Imo, where he urged them to support him in the forthcoming presidential election so that he can address all their grievances. However, there have been mixed reactions following the video currently circulating online, which showed the moment people were seen trooping out of the hall when the vice presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, Senator Shettima Kashim, was about to give his speech. According to the video, many people were seen leaving the hall as soon as Kashim Shettima was about to give his speech. In a bid to make them sit and settle down, the current governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, had to mount the podium and tell them to have their seats because the meeting is not yet over. However, they seem not to be paying attention to him, so he asked the security men to man the gate in order to prevent them from leaving. Hey, shey they say they love them now. According to Uzodinma, he said, sit down, the function is not yet over. Security men at the gate, please close the gate. This particular statement made by Hope Uzodinma has attracted a lot of attention as many Nigerians took to their social media platform to react. Security men at the gate, man that gate properly. Even freedom of movement is not even in your agenda. Okay, oh, you see them? If they really love them, why were they leaving when they just saw that man? Security mount the gate, make them no go home again. Now that one really shocked me. Chai, sit down. The ceremony is not over. Security close the gates. Can you imagine? Even in that video, Shettima was so like, what is happening? Small crowd, you know, feel control. Even inside hall. That is to tell you all those somewhere they say, oh yes, they got that crowd, they want to go and do rally. Oh, now watch now. You go see, say some of them, all these meeting women, they will just gather all of them together. Of course, now money now. Now today, all of them go say, I bet more you go. When they pay use my money, I go that day. Some go say I go sit down for my house and I go can't leave this thing. I go vote for person will be saying no, they would talk. If they part of this government, all the things where they suffer for Southeast. Not be the same. Tinubu told us say, oh, how they go to talk say even for your own zone region when the Afeniferi's leader, the daughter of the Afeniferi leaders died, when people were saying it was a Fulani S-men, Tinubu said, forget it. How can you say Fulani S-men? Well, at the end of the day, we discovered that it was Fulani S-men that did that. And he was saying, so now what of Evans? Is Evans not a kidnapper? You know, has he ever said anything? Not to talk of all the Fulani S-men wahala all over the country. He never made a word because of this. Now we now know the reason why he was keeping quiet. You are not coming to tell us what. Well, so if this man called Tinubu if he's elected as a president, we will not have freedom of movement again. God forbid this party in Nigeria. Never again will APC come back in power. They should also be prepared to assign security to each voter so to guide them on how to cast their vote. We are wiser. Renting of crowd is no longer in vogue. They should find a better strategy. Are you with me? Telling security men to close the gates means that it is by force. On election day, Uzodinma will attack security men to voters to force them to vote his sick and corrupt master and his terrorist vice president Shetima. They supposed to close the gate against them because they know the year word. Are these not the people that donate 1 billion naira to Tinubu? They're supposed to wipe them cord for head. APC is a shameful failure. They don't start a ruling before the election. Now wow, it don't they turn by fire by force. Something now. The contract has not expired. They were paid to sit till the meeting is over or refund the money they were given. Arrest them and attempted to go out. What are they looking for there in the first place? Closing the gates and make them pass their night there is what fits our hungry politicians. They don't want to hear from Boko Haram commander Uzodinma. Very shameful to you as a governor. This is to tell you how mean Uzodinma and his APC members are. They will force you to do wrong things. You people want to force them to stay during the town hall meeting. But how can someone sit down and listen to a Boko Haram chief commander when he has been running his mouth up and down? Una they see blood around? It is obvious they paid monies to the run crowd. Now so those money strategies go fail on election day. They no see governor na candidate they go see. Despite the fact that they listened to Tinubu, they were not prepared to listen to the man who conspired with Modu Sheriff to create Boko Haram, which activities destroyed Nigeria. One of their gangsters, late Abakari, unduly imposed Hope Uzodinma on the good people of Imo State. These people must fail. You guys have seen the kind of government they have in store for you. So vote them to your own peril. I believe there may be some people don't collect money, say the thing never over now. They say, Mr. Hope, you for use rope tie there. You think say Imolites no they watch you now. The money where you chop don't follow you chop am. Shameful woto. Rented crowd. Their time has expired. They need more money to continue to sing. The truth was that people were not interested in the stories Tinubu was telling them. So people were just waiting for him to drop the microphone. And as soon as he drops, people started going and did not even want to hear such again from Shetima, who is always insulting Igbos. If it were to be in the Southwest, you will see some women will be shouting, hey! They're not going to let Tinubu talk. You go, they talk nonsense. They go, they hail land. They go, they hijagaban for waiting. Address long past letter. You dey write letter. The address said don't long past waiting you won't write. Now, so they go just a hype, over hyping. This is just the beginning of exposure to the world of Imolites. If Imolites are cowed to be more towards modern slavery or perpetual boy Aso Rock visitors. Rubbish online. Igbo youth jobbers will never see good things in their life. Always full of light. Now you know they share. You don't see what happen for there. Complete sign of displeasure and unacceptable. Yes, if they collect money, they go vomit.